And Bowman.
Hi there. Welcome to the pod. Oh, no, wrong show, right?
Oh, no. Yep. Not a podcast.
Not a podcast.
This isn't Tinduro.
Oh, Tinder.
10 euros?
Yes, actually.
Why isn't it? Are we even live?
Yeah, we should be.
There they are. There they are. There we go.
All right. We're here.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Live from my mom's basement.
I'm Dan Rather. Hello, Glenn.
I like that I have to like
Yeah, my arms won't move. This is so much fun. We'll wait for some people to arrive before we start our production. Hello, Jason. Your Kia. Glenn. John Lau.
Weird.
William Chandler.
Why are the thumbs like so
Dude, I don't know. They're so short. Goodness. No, we are handling the Vanquish H10 Origin. So we wanted to make sure that we were dressed for the occasion. We have our white cotton gloves, our finest suit jackets. Sorry.
Oh, Dusty.
Teleguided. Hello, what is so special? We are building a truck for some ding dong we know that just randomly sends things to our houses. You know what I'm saying? Take the gloves off, chicken. Need a suit and tie. Well, we're halfway there. We got t-shirts and suit jackets, so
Yeah.
we're okay.
And the suit jackets are only going to last a few minutes because
Yeah.
it's already getting warm.
It's already dusty. But I'm going to try to hold off as long as I can. Your Kia said I'm dressed for the occasion too. No pants. Hell yeah. That's the best way to go is no pants. You got to do the
That's
basics.
what we didn't do.
What?
Take our pants off.
You didn't?
I didn't.
Sorry, too late. Maybe a tuxedo shirt. We had thought about. I had thought about that. I almost ordered it, but we figured.
I had the gloves covered, and
Yeah.
then the suit jackets were a last minute ad.
Yeah.
Digging in the closets.
Uh-huh. And I don't know about you guys, but I definitely wear a Pantera shirt under my suit jacket every time I wear.
I wear my Cletus shirt.
Yeah, we are dressed for the occasion.
Jared Hopper, 10 out of 10.
Good job.
You're welcome. Just for you, Daddy. All right. Let's get a few more grown men bricked up in this building, and
should have a red tablecloth. We struggled with the tablecloth a little
somebody was gonna get a white tablecloth or white.
Yeah, it didn't
something.
Happen. It didn't happen.
Alan,
good morning, evening, wherever it is down under for you.
Good evening.
Good evening. Is it tonight or is it tomorrow morning? Or is it this morning? It's tomorrow morning, right?
Right.
We've discussed that, yeah.
Yes.
Tuesday morning for him. Pretty sure.
All right. Well, mine won't update. It just shows there's 3 of us.
Mine says 5, but I can count more than 5 people on here, so I'm gonna assume that YouTube is being stupid.
Are we ready to?
We are. Would you like to open and view? Let's see here. So as you open the box, you are greeted with this beautiful packaging inside.
Nice.
Very nice.
America.
Very nice, yes. And it was made in America. Now, normally you'd be greeted with a nice V, but the boxes are upside down because they came open if I put them in open inside up. So here is probably the box you'll spend a lot of time on today. This is the wheel box, but I already took the wheels out because I had to build 2 of them to send Matt a picture. I'm making you wait. This one, I believe, is the body box.
Oh, I was like, what am I waiting on?
This is the box that the body is in. And then for the, what do they call that? The piece de resistance. The piece de grace.
So I didn't realize you came in simple.
I didn't either. I didn't know that. So there is that. Be careful. Now I won't eat that box because I'm gonna guess that Matt wants it back. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna keep it and I'm gonna sell it to someone in 10 years. Okay.
So I'm not scared of my own stuff, but the fact that
Oh, I'm very
he
scared.
hasn't even seen it
Oh yeah.
or touched it.
Yeah. I'm very scared of this. I was telling my dad last night, like, it's very, I don't want to say scary, but like it's kind of scary, I guess. Like I think we both have some decently valuable trucks.
All right, so
This exceeds that by far. That's the carbon fiber roof, which is insanely nice, by the way. It is shiny.
I don't know if you can see that. It is very pretty.
And some boys. Oh, we're 21. Here we go. Throw the box. Throw the cardboard box. So how much is this overpriced Vanquish? That's something you're gonna have to go check. I'm not gonna put that out there. It's not cheap.
Well, this is just an optic, so it's like $4.99
basically. Don't be scared, my friends, he says. But then he also told us don't scratch it.
Yeah.
Right? So
what is?
It's an Origin, basically. So this is the plastic stuff. I'm not real sure. I haven't read the directions, obviously, because they're still sealed. I put two wheels together. That way he could see them. And I figured we'd go from there. I have a lot of the parts over here. I have the axles and stuff. I didn't know if you wanted to build the VFD. And then I'll put the axles together and we can go from there.
Sure.
Some links and stuff. Okay.
You're in charge of shocks as well.
Oh. All right. Cool. Well, here's the decals. Sweet.
And it comes with decals.
Yes. Yeah.
Which I've only seen one
with the decals.
With the decals. And it was weird.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It looks cheap.
It definitely lessens the appeal of it.
I'm always for decals to like break up the colors, but I don't like that. That's not what it means. So, Ryan said hello. Oh, this is Metric Matt, Teleguided's Origin. Your Kia, I can't remember exactly what this thing costs. That's part of the reason I didn't.
Yeah, it's $3,500.
Is it 35?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have FOAMs, and we have Trips. What is becoming for most people the Lord's tire. I really like them. Not that much. If they made Trips in Predator, I would probably replace at least 2 or 3 pairs of Swampers.
If they did, in Predator? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
Jason said, please excuse me while I have a coronary. So with that $3,500, while yes, that is insanely expensive, the original one was, depending on who you ask, somewhere between $1,500 and $1,800.
I think it was 17 something. I went back on. There's a website you can use to like see what the website looked like at certain dates. I can't remember what it was. It was like 1720, 1750, I think, something along those lines.
Yeah.
Basically $1,800.
So it was $1,800. And you got the cage that bolted to a 10-2 chassis, the body panels, and a few other radiator and pieces like that.
Scale detail stuff.
You had to supply the 10-2 chassis, the links, the shocks, the axles, the transmission, all of the electronics, which you have to do in this as well.
You had to basically supply the truck and you had a body.
Yeah. So, and there was 100 and, again, depending on who you ask, somewhere between 150, 160 of the original Rippers produced. This is 3 digits serial numbers, so it can be up to 999. The entire cage is CNC machined. Obviously, the axles are also their machined axles. You get a custom set, or like a specific set of wheels that are. They were supposed to be, I thought, only for this. Maybe they worded it that they were only for special things.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that works. Because I thought they were only supposed to be for the Origin, but then they're also selling them.
They're not selling them.
They're not selling them. I
No,
thought they were.
you could get them
Oh, you got
the
them
special
in
colors in like the Wheel
the
of
Fortune stuff. I'm gonna blow the shoulders off of this jacket before I take off. 163, 168. Yeah, somewhere it's. I don't know. Because I know one of the ones I really like is like 162, 163. I don't think it's the very last one. So, OG started at 1200 for the basic. Yeah, but that was clear, right? Wasn't that the clear ones? When you had to pay extra for the anodizing and all the other stuff. Anyway, and then people had, I guess, they took what was the base of the 10.2, bought all VP parts, so you had knuckles, aluminum housings, shock towers, all that stuff, and then they put the original Ripper on top, which technically this isn't a Ripper, it's whatever, but the whole time that I knew of it, it was Ripper 2, and then it had a different name 3 months before it came out, so whatever. Anyway, this is for axles. We got a bag E. Let's see. Bag B2. D.
So I'm kind of surprised that this piece here isn't machined.
I was thinking the same thing. My only thought would be because of the way it's. If they made that one piece, that would be so much material and machine time. So I don't know why they did that, but I do agree.
But this is two separate plastic pieces.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you could have easily done those.
I wonder if they didn't want to or something like that.
I don't know.
But I definitely agree. I was kind of surprised to see that had that it had that much plastic on it, even though I mean that's
Matt, not to hate on your Rip or your Origin, but like the front bumper should have been.
Yeah, that lower piece at least should have been aluminum. Maybe this one not.
Yeah. This is not staying in Indiana.
It's not even staying in the U.S.
Yeah, this will stay in Indiana, and then it will be going with us to Rocktober.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone at Rocktober can come see it.
Can they? I don't know if Matt's going to do that.
Maybe not. I'm gonna be able to see it in Rocktober.
I was saying maybe a special request of day one he'll have it or whatever, but I'm pretty sure they'll get locked up and maybe who knows. Matt's a very nice guy, so he may keep it out while he's there at the booth to tell you not to touch it and don't breathe on it funny and stuff like that. So let's see. Jason. Fallen, hello. Did you see Fallen and his wife all dressed up for something? I'm not sure what they were doing on Facebook.
I did not.
Our boy was looking good.
Looking good?
Was looking good. Jason said, okay, great explanation. It sounds like these are investment opportunity, but will this crawl significantly better than an H10? I doubt it because it's heavier. Some people are using them, and some people are buying them to just put up. Some people are doing both. So if you're in the market, I guess, to be completely honest, if you're in the tax bracket to own a couple of them, a lot of people are having one to put on the shelf, and then I've seen a couple of them that people are actually not just running, but like running.
Well, yeah, the one dude beat the shit out of the hood or whatever.
Yeah, curled the hood all up and everything. So that was kind of crazy, but
I do know somebody has 3 or 4 of them on the way.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I think this one is going to be a shelf piece.
Yeah, this one.
From my understanding.
Yeah. I will say, Jordan and I have said a lot about this is just an aluminum optic, et cetera, et cetera. From a visual, like seeing it in person kind of standpoint, these are a lot cooler in person than they were as pictures on Facebook. I've also been around machining for a while, so like just seeing this in the way it looks is just really cool, and knowing kind of how all that came together. But that's one of the things I definitely would say is it's a lot cooler than I thought it would be.
Yeah. All right, we'll set this down before I scratch it.
All right. All right. What would you want to do? VFD things or?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know how to build it.
You don't? Okay. Well, the instructions are down here. Put it over there. The tires over there. I'll build the axles, then I'll build the links, and then I guess I'll build the shocks later. If I have to. Lynn said if I could justify the cost, I'd have one just to beat the hell out of it. I mean, that's pretty. I would say that's decently standard thought process. Like,
Yeah.
if I had the money to have two of them, I would probably drive one, and I'd put one up. If I was going to drive one, though, I think I'd start picking up the used ones.
Yeah.
Just because they're going to be cheaper and we're already smacked around a little bit. This is.
And maybe it's because I can't afford one, and so like I don't have to worry about what if I did have one. But I think even seeing it now in person and being able to build my own chassis, I'm still going to grab one of those. And that's the whole reason I got rid of my Optic in the first place.
Yeah, we discussed that to begin with. And like, yeah, very much so.
And I would like to see these in aluminum as well.
The sliders.
Yeah, the skid adapters.
I wonder if they had to stop somewhere. Like 3,500 is already really expensive. If we make the sliders out of aluminum, they're all of a sudden now 3,800. And then if we make, these pieces out of it, they're $4,000. And like they just had to try and stay under a certain price point or something.
Which I know that was a big part of it. I mean,
yeah. They are business people at the end of the day.
Right.
Having talked to both of them, they're not stupid.
All right, I'm taking my gloves off.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Gloves are coming off.
I can't move my hands. I think the gloves might actually be making me hotter than the jacket. Although the jacket is getting pretty toasty.
So those came with a free moisturizer.
Yeah, right? I noticed they were kind of like tacky.
So those are like Haley will put like lotion on and then put those on when she goes to bed.
Yeah, I can tell.
But I figured they'd been washed. Arizona Desert Rider, hello all. Did you all catch the NSDRC drop today? We did not.
I did not. I don't know what they did, but what?
I believe it was new servos.
Oh, okay. Nice.
I mean, I don't know what else they do.
I think that's it. Where did they
go? Anybody else car shopping or just me?
Ugh, I'm trying not to, but I'm gonna have to end up car shopping here pretty soon.
I have 2 car payments already, so I don't need a third. So.
All right. I'm taking the jacket off. I can't move. Ugh. Really bad. Ugh.
Yeah.
Now, do we tie this around our waist or just put them? Never been so fancy before. Butler! Over there! My coat! Hang my coat, please.
I love how much dust is on this jacket.
I love how much jacket is on my dust.
Oh, fuck, they totaled Levi's Jeep.
What?
Really?
That's crazy. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it wasn't good, but there's no way I would have thought that thing was bad enough to total it. That's nuts. I do want to, once we get that far, I want to follow the book because I put the body panels on there a little bit ago, and I don't exactly understand how we're supposed to get the body panels on in general because the doors go like this and you screw them from the inside. So I don't know if we have to have like actual Allen wrenches like peasants or something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
10-7 in damage. Doesn't it
Damn.
have to be? What's the percentage that it takes to total it?
What is it, like 30% or something like that?
Is it? I thought it was higher than that. I don't know. Let's see. Ryan said I took my TOF optic out for the very first time last Saturday, and I was surprised how stable it was going, crawling up a hill, but it crawls way too fast for me. It needs a Holmes 2-in-1. Stock, I mean, they do need slowed down. I don't have a lot of experience with it because we got rid of ours pretty quickly. AZ said we have open pre-orders for our very limited edition pink breast cancer awareness RS800 V2 and matching monster horns. There are only 150 of these special edition BCA servos. Nice. The gloves are lubed for our pleasure.
That's right.
Is there a Vanquish newsletter or something that announces these massive drops? It's all usually on their live on Tuesday.
Yeah, they do a lot of the releases on the Tuesday drop, the Tuesday lives, and then they post on their actual Facebook page.
I did it good.
Is Teleguided still here?
He hasn't said anything, so I don't know.
He said something earlier.
Yeah, well, I mean, in a while, I guess is what
Yeah.
I should have said. I guess I'm building the front or the rear axle first. Where's that axle?
The rear is the fancy machined one, right?
I think they're both machined.
Well, they're both machined, but one of them, I think it's the rear, has the scale welds.
Ah, very cool.
Can I borrow that knife?
Yep. Don't close it. It's not sharp either.
Careful.
I don't know what time it is where Matt is either.
Same time as it is here.
Is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's basically straight north.
I thought he was up farther east. Okay.
Well, this is the furthest east time zone.
Oh, no, that's a good point. I don't. Sorry, I'm being stupid.
Start talking in millimeters and he's shouting here.
He's like, That's funny. Shit. Okay, you got red and tacky. Matt, I hope you use red and tacky in your axles because that's what it's getting.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for him because I was like, that's what I was going to put in the trans, but
I'm going to do it. He can figure it out, I guess. He can clean it out. Let's see. Oh, it does have the scale welds. Kinda. It's kind of hard to see, but I can only assume they were also probably kind of hard to make as well.
I mean, if you didn't get it in black,
like a normal person would.
Yeah.
Ugh. Go in clear like a fucking weirdo.
Very nice.
Very nice. All right, I'll have those. Sorry if my new guy for hey, we don't apologize for being offensive here. Don't do that.
And definitely not to
Definitely
Glenn.
not to Glenn. Let's see. Colorblind said he's looking at getting a 27 Ford or a 2002 Harley 883. Between those options, I would
1927 Ford.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I guess I saw that, but I guess I didn't specify. Weird.
Does anybody know where this goes?
Oh, Jordan, you're so funny. You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait until these end caps don't go on, and I get to smack them.
I'm gonna snap all these off and just leave the.
Do it.
Like, I know this is just a regular VFD, but this is
everything about this is so like. I can replace the VFD, but I think that's one of the only things in here I can replace. Like after that, it's just
God, this blade is dull.
yeah. I don't know if the other side's as bad. Yeah, the other side looks just as bad. Sorry.
Louis said when you finish it, you can send it to his house.
Well, I'm sure if you paid Metric Matt enough money, you could have it. He said, hang on.
I lost interest in my 1952 MGTD, so wanting something different.
I don't know what the hell an MGTD is.
A little,
like an MG?
I think so. Louis said he can trade his house.
That makes two of us, man. That makes two of us.
I don't think my wife would let me trade it.
Yeah. I can't live in an Origin either, so. Okay.
Alan said RC every day uses a muffin tray. You could use a number of plastic containers, guys.
We could, for sure.
Yeah.
I think we're staying pretty divided. And this is my half.
This is my third. Yes, it's an MG.
Yeah. Alan, I think if we do one at a time, I think we'll be okay. Plus, VP's really good about breaking up everything into
What you need.
yeah, they're not like Tamiya where it's just like these are all the 3mm screws, sort it and figure it out. That shit sucks. Get your shit together, Tamiya, whatever the hell. But I do watch Josh quite often. He's actually been really helpful to me, to tell you the truth. So we're going to try and get it done tonight, or we'll be visiting next Monday. I don't see why it won't be basically done with the two of us working on it. And I mean, we usually stop at 9:30, 10 o'clock. Like that's 6 hours between the two of us. And I've already built two wheels, so it's like
that's halfway done.
Basically done.
I mean, the cage is already.
Yeah, the cage is already done. Okay.
Mainly assembled. All right.
Hope Matt wanted Loctite on these.
Hope Matt doesn't want Loctite on anything that I'm building.
You need some?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't use that shit.
Yeah. I use it on the spool and the gear because
Matt gets distracted, so.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment.
We're not even talking. We're so focused.
Yeah. Liv said, I just bought an H10 chassis R60 axles. Should work good on, or is it too big? I think you could make it work with like some very, very high offset wheels. Like basically flat face to suck everything in.
Width-wise, I don't think it's a whole lot. AR60s, I don't think are a whole lot wider than H10s, are they?
Which I think both of us said, hey, these are really wide.
I mean, fair. I do recall.
Yeah. So. I mean, worst case scenario, you put it together. It doesn't really do what you think it should do or whatever. And take it back apart. It's not. Clubline said, I got locked in a Tesla. It worked for an hour. The door power went out and couldn't use the button to open it. Was it at least able to run the AC, or were you like baking, like that child that can I get the red taggy please that Eminem sings about, hotter than a baby locked in a car during summer or whatever the hell it is? Can't remember what that is.
I have no idea what you're talking about, sir.
It doesn't surprise me that you okay. Ruh-roh. Which way is the gear going? My opinion, right? So we'll figure it out. Put it together and it spins the opposite way.
So I was watching. So nobody asked where Doug was at this week.
Yeah, that's
but Doug is not here.
Doug's been missing so much that
but Doug is doing real car race car shit.
Yeah.
He is on Hot Rod.
Yeah.
Drag
Power
Drag Week.
Drag Week? That's Power Week. Yeah. Drag Week.
So he's out having fun. That's what he's been working towards. Most of the summer.
Yeah, for a while.
For the last several months, since he hasn't been here, he's been working on his car to get it ready for this trip. So,
if you were wondering.
Yes, but the reason I was mentioning that is Jackson was talking about being locked in the Tesla.
Oh, that EV car thing?
Yeah, the Lucid. While it still ran a 9-second quarter, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be like, you know what I'm taking on drag week?
Yeah.
The EV.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the 39 Chevy or whatever with the home built.
Oh, I did see it, but I didn't see what he ran.
It wasn't insanely fast. I do know that. AC work fine, plus Teslas have a game that's like Mario Kart. Oh, that's pretty sick. Fallen said, I'm excited to see what Doug does. He ran something, I don't know if he was trying to save parts. He never really answered. It almost looked like he dead hooked and it kind of stalled it out or something, but he ran at 12:57 this morning?
12:57.
Yeah, 12:57.
Which his goal was, so he broke
the shit out of
the diff.
Yeah, the locker.
Yeah, whatever was it, limited slip or whatever was in it.
Yeah,
broke that
the other day. That's important to.
Yeah, last week he took it to the track to, I guess, what was it, Wednesday or whatever, for test and tune. Broke that. They ended up ripping the entire rear axle out of it because they didn't have time to rebuild that one, and they had another one that was, I think, further built.
For sure.
So he threw that in there. So he's on borrowed parts, at least for the rear axle. So he didn't want to really beat on it. He just wanted to finish the week.
Yeah. He openly said that's all he really cares about is just, I just want to finish. It doesn't really matter. Because doing the whole thing is definitely cooler than going, hey, I ran one day, put down a 10-second time, and then the car exploded.
Yeah. And his goal for today was sub 13, which
he made
crushed that, I would say.
Yeah. I would say whatever went wrong at first, if he knocked that down, because his reaction time is like a 1:12, something like that. I mean, so if he knocked half a second off, he was in the 11s, and I doubt he was even really trying. Levi said the only upside is the EV will run consistent every single time. That is true. As he said, is this Elon's new marketing ploy? Just trap you in a car and show you how cool the actual they actually are, or did the AI overlords test capture you? Inquiring mind wants to know. I like everywhere that conversation just went. I'm not gonna lie about it. Do you have paper? I have paper towels in my phone. I forgot that I came prepared last week, and then this paper towel's dirty already though, so it may not be good enough for this.
Is that premium paper towel?
Yeah.
We don't want any of that dollar store
Bounty,
shit.
I think.
Okay.
That's as premium as you can get. It's not shop towels, but
So I say there is Bounty over on the workbench there.
I'm just hoping this brush doesn't come apart as diff. I think Logan got these brushes a few years ago.
and then gave them to us.
I've always thought that was kind of odd. That, like, I love Logan, but it is definitely kind of weird to think about how we met him, and then like how everything came about. He was like, "You freaking heathens are using random shit to slop grease all over, like here," and then just gave us brushes.
Jackson said, I have zero clue, but I was definitely having fun until the fire department busted the window out for him. Ryan said the only thing about the optic was putting the battery in the cage. The battery wires were giving me fits. Pretty bad. Gonna have to take the ESC tray off and put the ESC on the passenger side battery tray.
So,
Mittens Kittens in the house.
um,
That doesn't look like Vanquish grease. It's gonna have slop now. We got.
do you see anything wrong with it? The bearing carriers don't look like they're kicked out or anything, do they?
Yeah.
They are. Should we hammer time a little bit?
Why don't you loosen them? Put this in and then snug it. Bro, you do you. You start hammering on it. I'm stepping away from the table.
I was hoping Matt was still watching.
I'm surprised he's not like,
Yeah.
what are they doing?
Tom said, "Who's Origin?" This is teleguided. Metric Matt, our friend from Canada. Oh, there we go. Just had to put it in correctly, I guess.
It's probably in the directions.
You know what?
Nope, they put those on and then
Yeah, see?
floss, send it back.
Do they put the? Yeah, they don't put the spacer in there. Making sure it goes on.
Matt's getting ready to use the screwdriver hammer.
You know it.
There's that plus these guys.
Guys. Joey's RC Life. What is going on? How are you?
Okay. That's a big motor. Do you think that's the is that a hobby wing? You think it'll fit?
I don't think so. I heard you had to trim it down somewhere, so we'll just cut half the skid in half. It's whoa. Colorblind guy said, Tom, it's the optics origin. The armor was made in a cave out of spare parts, and no one could figure out how to copy it. Wait, I think that the fuck are you talking about? Did I miss something?
No. You did.
Okay. I'm so confused. The doctor is in the house.
Good
Hello?
evening, doctor.
Levi said, normal for me, it's whatever the closest tool is becomes a hammer. Darn Skippy. You can always tell my tools from Jordan's because his are much nicer. You know, I do have to say, at least we're not using the gyro drivers on these. Just
wow. You say that, but I'm gonna put these 10mm, 8mm screws in the plastic in a second.
I was thinking that. I'm going to use it when I make the links. I know that much. What's this pretty looking thing on the bench? This is Teleguided's Origin.
You know what we ought to do is scratch it somewhere that you can't see it. And he's gonna take it apart and be like, "Son of a bitch! Those bastards!"
I will take a hard pass on that. My hands are sweaty. I do know that much.
This is intense.
It's stressful.
Again, I'm only building a regular VFD.
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean,
Which again, I'm surprised it's not the lightweight machine gears.
yeah. Well, they gotta have strength and such or something.
I heard that, Jordan. So it wasn't talking in millimeters. It was threatening to scratch you.
It's from lubed gloves. I do feel like maybe my
Yeah.
hands are extra supple right now. It's definitely it is a little warm down here, especially after having that jacket on. I'm still kind of cooling down, but like
Jordan said 8 and 10 millimeters back.
that's funny. That's funny. You know what we do have to bring up? We'll change the subject a little bit.
Ooh.
Our friends mentioned how we always watch their show, yet I do not see them ever popping up to watch the live.
This is true.
Let's see. Ryan said, I feel like I might have to get me one of those kits. They are super wicked. Columbine said, y'all got the Diddy brand gloves. Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Haley.
You know what I am glad to see, in all honesty? That they included black hardware for the axles when they got black axles. Because a lot of times with the normal black axles, you still get a lot of stainless hardware.
Yeah.
And that just looks really friggin' weird. I do have to say, this axle is going together really, really well.
Yeah, especially when you use the hammer.
Yeah. I mean, I already had the 2mm in my hand. I don't know what you want.
William said, you guys are going to be tired not using power tools.
I know. My hand hurts already.
That's why I'm only building the VFD. Not really, Tom. We don't really have friends.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
Good evening, Scott.
That's got. There's a guy we haven't seen in a while.
Also, I was just paying attention. That looks really nice there on the table.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of.
Yeah, it does. Definitely makes me wish that you could still get things anodized for not ridiculous prices.
Yeah.
It's like just when I got to a point where I think my chassis are at least decent enough for me personally to go get them anodized and stuff, then I can't get them anodized anymore. Right, so, Jake the taco guy. Tom said neither. Everyone hates me. Believe me, I get it.
You have to take the cage apart for something to be installed, right?
I don't know.
I hope not.
We've got the directions. We're not there yet. We're actually following the directions and everything. This is.
If we do have to do that, Matt will be the one doing it.
Okay, fine. What is demo motion? No. Evidence to Betsy. Did something wrong.
Oh, God. What's wrong? Did you get it figured out?
No.
Nope.
They don't capture. Damn it.
You have to put these are the captures, you jackass.
What do you mean?
Take this off.
No, I did.
No, the
Oh,
bearing.
never mind. I see what I did.
Here's the instructions.
I'm literally so freaking stressed out that I can't even put axles together correctly.
You got it?
I got
I'm
it.
going to turn the page.
I got it.
Instructions are for nerds.
Yeah. Well, I'll be a nerd for a day. There we go. Now this makes more sense.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm good now. Whew. This shit's got me shaking up, dude. I'm not gonna lie about it. Okay. Tom said it's probably because I don't tell the people that I hate that it's okay. What? I do tell the people that I don't like and that dislike me that it's okay. So.
William said, I mean, a Matt owns it, so if Matt scratches it, then he's a Matt, then it's like the owner scratched it, right? Exactly.
That's like scratchception.
Yeah. William said it was the case, so.
Yeah. Well, I'll do it if you pay enough money in the chat here to where when Matt is no longer my friend again.
All right, don't screw this up, Jordan. I need the 23.
And me? Did you ever do a 23 and me?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you find out you're as white as I did?
Yeah, I think we compared our whitenesses.
That's right.
Another bearing. Ooh, we got our first bid. $5 no meal cream pie. Just scratch it.
No, I'm good. Comment on the old book faces. Yeah. Was he not bragging about this being number 3 not 10 minutes ago? What? I don't know what we're talking about. Matt? I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about Matt, I can tell you just Matt bragging is probably not.
Yeah, Matt bragging is not the case.
That's not what happened at all.
But the guy that was talking about the third one was.
Oh no! Somebody had like 3 or 4. That wasn't Matt.
Oh yeah, no.
We say what number it is. It's 335, I believe, right? Yeah, 335. If you ordered 12 minutes sooner, it would have been 333, which is what makes them. I wonder if somebody's hanging on for like different numbers, trying to order. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Like 3, 4, 5 would be kind of cool to get. 5, 4, 6 or 5, 6, 7. Not 5, 4,
I wonder
6.
who got number 69.
I don't know.
420.
I know who that one. I know who that one would go to if you had the money. Need to sell a lot of drugs to buy that, though. I mean, what's he doing for a living? I don't know. Anyway.
Dustin, so there are 3-digit numbers, so it can go up to 999 of them. The first 10, from my understanding, went to VP guys. So there's actually number 13, which that's what I thought he was talking about, bragging about being number 3 10 minutes ago. Because the one that's for sale, there's one for sale right now, it's number 13,
yeah,
which is technically the third one that went to the public.
Not car number 3. I thought you said this was the third one. Oh, no. No, we were talking about somebody had 3 or 4 on the way.
Yeah, I do know. I would assume it's public knowledge.
Team driver, whoop whoop.
Yeah.
Is he an ICP fan? Yeah. No. I mean,
but there's another YouTuber that has 3 or 4 of them ordered. I don't know if he's gotten them yet.
Who?
Sometimes he just passes out.
I wonder if that was sarcasm. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, maybe it was, but
this is stupid. This fucking tool doesn't fit on there. You can't get it all the way on there to tighten it up. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get now. Okay. One axle down.
Williams said, I think they had 3 pre that were mess ups.
Will they
Can I
discount?
get the grease?
Yes, sir. If they were discounted, I'd have bought one of the mess up ones. I don't know how big the discount was.
$5.
One of them had the numbers upside down. Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
I think that's Brandon's personal truck,
Yeah.
if I recall correctly.
You know what I don't like about the rabbit? Real quick side shoot here. Anytime she just stands there, she looks like she's taking a crap.
She might be.
Yeah. That would have me constantly freaking out about stepping on little
I mean, you haven't stepped on any yet.
bunny pellets. Well, no, because I assume you guys keep it pretty well cleaned up, but I'm just saying.
That's Brandon's shore.
Probably shouldn't be wiping grease on this towel. I don't know where the towel came from.
That's a good point. Well, it's a shop towel now. Ooh, look at that. Got them aluminum steering boys. Ooh.
Jason, are you doing all right from your coronary?
Yeah, you okay?
Can I have a paper towel?
Yeah, of course.
There you go. Okay, thanks. Oh, it's already dirty.
Yeah, I know. I think I dropped it on the garage floor or something.
AZ said I should assemble a rear axle myself instead of poking the bolt. I mean, you're welcome to do either.
Yeah, pretty good. I thoroughly enjoy a good poking. Poking. Yeah, yes. I prefer to be the poker, but sometimes a good poking is just
What the doctor
it's
ordered.
what you need. That's funny. Tell the guy did scale welds on the rear axle. Yes, you can definitely see the.
They're not as pronounced as I would have thought.
Yeah. I don't.
But they're definitely there.
They're there. I'll put it that way. Okay. Oh, Kelly, oh, Kelly. Where the hell's the other bag of shit?
Oh, God, what an idiot.
Stupid. What'd you do?
Oh, gotta put a bearing.
Oh my god. Oh, yeah. You need those. Well, you probably don't because it won't ever run. It'll just be on carpet. Matt will just be like, yup. And just like take pictures of it. For the Insta. To be posing for the gram.
That's what the fuck am I? That's twice now I've tried to put this in. I keep putting it all backwards. All right, here we go.
Is that aluminum? Or is it plastic?
That's plastic.
Oh, it kind of looks aluminum. All right. Well, boys, just got home. Going to get off here and car shop and eat. Okay. See you later.
You know who else enjoys a good poking? Jordan's mom.
Yes. She sure does.
Ridiculous.
Oh, well, we missed this. Ryan said, "Did you guys hear about the guy who bought 2 Origins and all of a sudden lost the tracking number? Come to find out, the UPS truck caught on fire."
No, I didn't.
That sucks.
That is rough.
That sucks a lot. What do you do? What do you do? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I assume the VP insures them for what they're actually worth or whatever, but I could not imagine trying to call UPS and be like, okay, so I had 2 RC trucks in there and you owe me $7,500.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yeah, get bin. Let's see. Pulled pork. Hey guys, have you tried the Upgrade RC Rock Claw or the J Concepts Rock Block tires? I have not.
But the rock block is on my list of tires I want.
I did, and I saw the Upgrade RC today. Actually, this I don't know. It's somewhere in here. Matt bought a box that came with a bunch of rings and stuff separately, and it had an Upgrade RC little card thing in it. And I was looking at those today, actually, which is kind of crazy that you brought that up.
Can you imagine the paperwork on that?
Oh god.
That would suck.
I like to know what caused it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it on fire? Or why was it on fire, I guess.
Jackson said the upgrade RC Rock Claw is awesome.
Right? Good. Nice.
What do they look like? Anything?
I don't know. Let's go find out. Nah, I'm good. I'll just keep using Google without signing in. Upgrade. RC Rock Claw. I bet they look like Baja Claws. Nope. They look kind of like KM3s. Roughly. God, fuck you.
Almost look like the Geolanders, right?
Kinda. Oh, wrong name. Fuck. Bitch. No. Can't have my information. Go away.
We don't want cookies till 8:30.
Deny. Kiss my ass. Yeah, they kind of look like KM3 things, I guess. I did see the other one. What was it? Upgrade RC. It was a 1.9. Go. Oh yeah, they have like this bogger.
Cut bogger
What's that one? The J Concepts
holds
No, the one that they immediately outvoted in the
ruptures.
Yes, they look like ruptures. And dude, I am not doing it. They look like ruptures, tread pattern, but like laid out like a bogger or something. Those are crazy. I kind of like them.
Interesting.
I don't know what I would put them on because I build so many scale trucks that like they look weird and
Yeah.
stuff, you know. But I do like them. They are cool. Oh yeah, look at that on a truck. Looks good. They're 5 inches too. They're big boys.
Damn. So I wonder with those that caught fire, I wonder if VP was like, well, you got your money, insurance money, order a new one,
Oh god, that would be
or
that would
if
suck.
they replaced them, or how that worked out.
I don't know. That would suck though, for sure.
Yeah.
Like even Club One said best tires I've ran in a while. Oh. Even worse, they come with a title that burn. Oh, that sucks.
But yeah, it was the title. Oh, that's in the box. I did see that envelope.
Mm-hmm. Ryan said, "Yeah, I'd been sick to my stomach and would have cried for a while." I mean, if you insured it, if BP insured it correctly, you're getting your money. It's just like if I waited. I know Matt waited almost a month for this, and that was kind of in a slower production period, I guess you'd kind of call it. Like it wasn't the first drop or whatever. I just couldn't imagine waiting 6 weeks for 2 of them, thinking they're almost there, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, your truck caught on fire. All that stuff you spent money on and waited for is gone. I'd also really want to know what it looks like too.
I was gonna say I would still want my boxes. I'm gonna need those for the shelf, please.
Even if they were charred, I'd still want it.
Yeah.
I might want it, especially because it's charred, just to see.
Jake, the taco guy, started his Rocktober prep.
Hey,
They walked over 2.5 miles today.
nice.
Him and his girlfriend.
That's awesome. There it is. That is awesome, sir. We were just talking about going on walks with backpacks at dinner. Totally different subject, but hate-fueled subject too, but that's okay. Let's see. How about the San Diego Connex dropped? Wonder whose stuff went in the drink there. I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
What happened?
Shipping container
Like
or a shipping
fell off or something?
Yeah, the boat dumped like 100 shipping containers off.
Ugh. Was this like from China or like overseas kind of
I don't
thing
know.
or something? I'll say because the only thing that I know probably came from China is anything molded in this. The rest of it was made here. But we're not gonna get into that can of worms. Oh, man. Oh, extra.
Oh, Jackson's not going to be it for October.
What? Why?
New girlfriend said he wasn't allowed to go.
Yep, probably. Didn't take her long. She's already running your life.
Take it easy, dude.
Bye, Izzy. Let's see here. Where's my other axle? Oh, that one.
Back.
There it is, right there. And 2 by 8. Do I have a?
What?
I need a thing. I got a bunch of M2s over here, and some of them are different sizes. I got shorter ones and longer ones.
Oh, it's probably for the.
Yeah, it is, but I don't know which one to put where. So I guess I can see how many of each one I have. I'll do the smart thing, yeah. So right now I got 4 of each.
The 10s, the longer ones, are for the hydraulic ram.
Okay.
There's at least 4 of those.
Okay.
William said he's got all his buggies ready for the 4th and 5th for We Rock.
Nice.
Ryan said he's getting super excited for the next comp and crawl. Super excited to drive the 6-scale buggy and the 68 cage truck on 5.4 boggers and slots. There you go.
Yeah.
I tried to drive my 6 buggy a few weeks ago, and
Didn't work very well.
it didn't work.
Didn't work very well.
Jackson said his manager took off, and he can't have off for it since he's the only one in the department on schedule.
Just quit.
Which sucks because this is the first year his girlfriend would have been able to go.
Yeah, and she would have gotten to meet us, which could have been detrimental for your relationship, but
True.
still would have been cool to meet her.
Are you done with these instructions?
Yes, thank you very much. Right.
I gotta remember how to build a transmission.
I'm telling you, VFDs aren't as easy to throw together.
This guy goes here.
Why? Ryan said, "Why not, Jordan? What was wrong?" Everything.
Yeah, everything. I bought a secondhand servo before Beat the Creek, so back in April. And then we didn't use them for Beat the Creek because it just rained the entire time. So that was the first time, and we don't run the 6s any other time, right? So I fucked up by not testing it when I first got it.
Sorry, this isn't funny, but it was kind of funny.
I mean, it's kind of karma, like
I don't know about karma,
but like
you learned. It's a learning. It's a lesson.
So this is a friendly reminder to everyone. If you buy secondhand electronics, test them as soon as you get them. Because I took it as I sell good shit, so
everybody else should be trustworthy.
Yeah.
Now, in your defense, and it's a little bit different situation, but I have been burned a few times on things because, as we've discussed before, if I make a video and you see me unboxing things, that's literally the first time I've opened it. So I've had a couple of boxes where I'm like, well, this doesn't really fit in anywhere, so it just kind of sits for a while. And then 2 months later, I finally get around to, I have a whole bunch of tires or whatever, and I open something and I'm like, oh, this is this. And it's not as nice as it was portrayed or like whatever, but I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 months later, what are you going to do? Hey, dude, you remember me? Like, you're just screwed at that point.
We are not putting dig on this. He wanted a black dig, and neither of us had a new Impact one. So, and he couldn't.
They're out of stock. And
Yeah, he couldn't get it fast enough or whatever. So he said just build it as is, and then he'll pull it apart and put the dig in it whenever he gets it. Or he's got one, I think. I think he has one, but yeah. So no dig at this time. Dustin said, "See, prime example of how my servo ESC tester could have helped this situation." So
you would have had to use it though.
Yeah, I mean, I could have plugged it into the truck and fired it up and seen that it didn't work, but I didn't. I just took it on the basis that it was good and put it in the truck.
Yeah.
And then didn't use it in May and haven't touched. I haven't really ran RC cars all summer long. So then when we went a few weeks ago, I was like, all right, put the battery in it, truck fires up, and it didn't do anything.
It went well. It did go back and forth.
Yeah, it went forward and reverse.
That's about it.
And then the other day I plugged the servo into one of my other trucks that I know everything worked, because I also put a BEC on it. So I was like, well, maybe it was that, and it didn't do anything in the other truck.
Didn't do nothing.
Nothing.
Dang. That's rough. Well, didn't do.
Teleguided, do you want me to not grease these gears? He's going to put the lightweight gears and the dig in it.
Oh, well. That would have been cool information.
Right. I already greased the front gears, but
the transmission gears.
Yeah, the transmission ones. I was trying for a low sales tactic. Well, I appreciate that.
They are really cool. I mean, it's definitely useful. We've discussed that before. No grease would be great. I say you load it up. Pack it in there like mine.
Well, if you're just gonna do that, I'm just gonna put the rest of the pieces in a bag and like, you got this.
Well, then the transmission will go in, then I can't put the drive shafts in.
Does it come with the incision, the good incision shafts? Yeah. That's good. All right. Well, the two transmission gears are greased.
We're in Indiana. It's a transmission.
The tranny.
I didn't think about it.
It's all right. Let it slide.
Jesus.
Ryan said you guys can send me those other Origin wheels and tires. I'll mount them up for you.
Oh. Good. I believe we will.
You have to train for October? What am I getting into? So, I mean, this is my training for October. It's just a lot of walking, and there's hills.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot of walking.
I think every day you go to work, you train just fine for it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Your dad was coming.
He is. All right.
That would be super cool.
It's crazy that some of these little pins are what drive this thing.
As hard as we drive them. Well, not you, but other people.
I mean, I'm not as hard on them as others, but I don't treat my VFDs very nice.
Yeah.
I'm not like, oh no, it's got a VFD in it. I better be careful.
No, I'm actually like, oh, it's okay. It's got a VFD in it, and then I continue doing what I probably shouldn't be doing. Like, backflips when it won't go up a hill. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
So is your dad going to drive trucks with us?
So I need to.
That, or?
Yes, he's going to get the rental.
Okay.
So I need to figure out the electronics in the rental.
Okay.
Which obviously not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
All right, so the bigger gear, the bigger queer. Is that what you heard?
Sure. Let's see here.
I should switch these gears, right? And then be like, why doesn't this thing close?
Yes, I agree with all of this. All right. I'm going to have to go back here because this I've never put together an H10 front axle, so I don't exactly understand what's going on here. So those are for that. That doodad goes in there. What am I looking for? M by 14s here. That would good. Okay. This is fun.
You could say that.
I mean, I'm having fun, like it's still cool. And at least now I can, add this to my resume of RC things. Like, you can trust me. I built an Origin for a guy in Canada.
Emphasis on the guy in Canada.
Well, I mean, he's Canadian, so, they're really nice, but they're not very trustful people,
What is everyone else working on this evening?
Now, what are you guys doing? What'd you have for dinner? We had salted chicken.
Hey, asshole. It was bourbon chicken.
Same.
Nope, still don't trust you.
Good.
So the recipe also called for 2 cups of brown sugar.
Oh, yeah? Did you not put that part in?
No,
Oh.
I put a half a cup in because one of the comments was like, well, half of the comments were like 2 cups of brown sugar.
Yeah. You didn't gawk it, or you didn't have a problem with 2 cups of salt.
It was a tablespoon.
That's a lot of tablespoons.
No, just the one.
You say so.
Ooh, Yukio, what kind of dash parts are you working on the Project IJ for?
This thing? Okay. Cool.
Are you done with the grease?
Yes.
Do you have a lid?
At home.
It's over there.
Oh. Did you get it? You got that? She's busy.
Could somebody come please get
She's
him?
busy right now. That would also be lit. Colorblind could have met my wife at October, but you can't go.
Nope.
I'm interested to see what she says by the end of the weekend.
She's gonna be done with us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure she's gonna be like, you guys are just as stupid as I thought you were. Check. So. Your organ looks nice. He likes your organ. For a change, I'm not building power supplies. I shipped that order out yesterday. Today we're back on the charge case design. Nice. Your Kia said modifying a Jeep Cherokee file from the Imagine that's a bit more detailed. Oh, yeah? That?
So, did you post that in the group?
Yeah.
Because somebody posted that they were working on like a traditional TJ style dash, and I asked about the files, and they said that they weren't releasing them.
Colorblind said he's doing a actual swap on the 1.9 Wraith he got from you.
Nice.
He said that I put salt in your wound, by the way. And
we got that from the chicken.
Yeah, we got the salt from the chicken. John Lau said my 4-wheel steering stopped working, so I'm trying to figure out the problem. That sucks. That whole tire chasing thing can just kiss my entire ass. I hate that stuff.
Oh. Well, your Kia, would you be willing to share?
Yeah.
When you get done with it?
Yeah, see? Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't like the dash, but I'm
Ah.
not smart enough to
I was not a huge fan
do anything about it.
either. Okay, so the double.
Tell the guy, I don't mean to alarm you or anything, but there's a lot of leftover screws. So I know you're probably not alarmed, but I might be. Ah. Why would you do this to me?
That's funny. Okay.
That's all right. I got a bin over here. I'll just put a bin.
Where did there they are?
Oh, oh, don't you know?
Your Kia said, nope, don't belong to any groups, YouTube and Reddit only for me. Oh. Well, someone else is doing it. What are these things that I'm putting in? Ooh, these are titanium. Do I need to threadlock these? I would, right?
What are they?
Titanium kingpin? Well,
Dang, fancy.
I know he is, right?
They give you spare parts. Everyone knows it. Oh, good. Well, they gave me a lot of spare screws.
I do not like these titanium screws whatsoever. Modifying a paid file for personal use, not sure if you're supposed to license wise. You can share it as long as you don't make money off of it, right?
Yeah, probably.
That's what's that called? That's called something, I don't know. Okay, that one doesn't go. Oh, oops. Okay, cool.
Well,
this is fine. Makes it look like it has so much caster in it. Because they do. Oh, that's a good reason. Oh, I need that.
yeah. Sorry that when you were whack whack whack,
Oh yeah.
it sounded plastic.
It's metal. It's fun. I just wish I could see Matt at home and see how many, like, if we actually get him, or if I actually get him, I guess. I do have to say,
Honey, the Americans scratched my truck.
babe, they're over there doing the thing. Tell them to stop.
Cut it out, eh?
Babe.
William said Jordan's face. Sorry, I'm not mature enough to sit at this table.
Shit. I think this is the kids' table, though.
Oh, what do you mean?
What are you doing?
Find and screw placements.
Hey-o. Look at you. Okay. All right. Got that. Got that going on. Okay, tell you what. Dear bud. You know what's crazy? And like kind of just goes into what we were talking about what we were talking about when we were talking about Lucas and London. Jeez, all I could think of was Logan. It was like we're literally sitting here. I posted on the Vanquish page. I put it on the group, things like that. And we're sitting here building a truck like this, and we have 23 people watching.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's the summer thing, kind of like what I brought up. But you just got to go do you, and I don't know, whatever.
Rad Wrath.
Let's see. Hello, boys. Just got home. Wazzer, definitely going back to the beginning of this one. I wasn't expecting this build. I highly suggest you go back to the beginning, at least just to touch on The presentation we made at first. That was, I have to say, that was pretty cool.
So that's Rad Ralph.
Yes, sir.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph was the one that disappeared off the face of it.
That motherfucker just reappeared on social media.
What?
Yes, as
Ralph?
selling things.
Really?
Yes.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh. Really? I didn't. I won't. I wonder if he knows. Do you think he just bailed on? I don't know. I didn't. Are you sure it's the same guy? He doesn't have a profile picture, does he? Sorry, So if you haven't been around for a while, Wreck-It Ralph was one of the guys that kind of started watching me pretty early. We met him at Beat the Cake Rocktober. I think it was Rocktober. I don't know. Anyway, we met him down in Kentucky. Seemed like a super cool guy. Like we had talked to him, and then all of a sudden, like everybody was posting negative feedback about him. He bailed on Facebook. I wondered if something bad had happened to him. And then now Jordan's saying that he's back.
So I saw the post earlier, and I almost commented on it.
Yeah.
But like, for whatever reason, Rad Ralph and Wreck-It Ralph are the same in my brain, and so that I was thinking Rad Ralph because because at some point that post changed and it was it was like the guy's actual name.
Ralph. I don't know what Ralph's name was.
I don't remember.
I don't know what his last name was. Well, that's crazy.
Anyway, sorry.
Sorry to get you confused with another guy.
Yeah, now I'm
blackballed.
Well, now Rad Ralph goes. My cover's been blown. I assume it's sarcasm, but I don't even know.
Who knows anymore? All right. And we got this. So you got the VFD done, right?
Yes, I am working.
You said you wanted to build the shocks mix?
No.
Oh.
I don't know how.
I think that's a lie. There's instructions right there anyway.
Yeah, I don't have my glasses on.
Is that how that goes?
Yeah, that's exactly how that goes. All right, so these go towards the back.
Right. Damn it. Kid. I don't know how to put this together.
Here, go ahead. You can.
You gotta hang on a second. I got all that.
When you buy beadlock rings and IFR rings, do they come in a pack or two?
They're singles.
Yeah, all of those rings will be single, individual rings.
10.
The wheels themselves
16.
come in a pair. Hubs are also sold in pairs, but the ring itself is individual. Jackson, enjoy dinner.
My fingers taste like red and tacky. Oh. Boy.
What?
I've never put ball ends in an aluminum rod end before.
Here.
I wonder how that goes. Oh, thanks.
That's not how they work.
Oh, okay.
You are most welcome, sir.
I see this. Oh, this is crazy looking. I'm gonna definitely have to read those
Just
instructions.
take those.
Oh, just put the other ones in?
Yeah.
They'll never know. He's Canadian, so he won't say anything anyway because he's too nice. Michael, wait. Hello. All right. Here we go. Number 1, I put the thing in the doodad. All right. Got it. Thing in the doodad. Cover. Oh shit, they're different. Fucking bitch. What do I do? What are these? Why are those?
The little ones go to the inside for the.
Okay. Okay. That's for clarification. All right. And then we do. This little thingy goes this way. Get in there, bitch.
What the heck? Where the frick?
I don't know. All right.
What the? What the hell?
So then these go in here, but don't tighten them up yet. I need the super small standard guy.
Super small standard guy.
Yeah, I have
This guy.
I have not.
You gotta.
I
Here.
got this. I don't want to let go of it.
He's got gloves.
I like it. I like it. You have to put the gloves in the camera. I'm sorry.
I told him that he should come down here to jackets with his gloves on.
Yes. Thank you. What is this? It looks amazing.
It's apple cake.
Hell yeah. I'm about this life.
So now I take that.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hopefully, it's not as salty as dinner from Tic Tac was.
Can't be.
Unless she replaced all the sugar with salt.
Or didn't put the sugar in like you did.
You need to replace all the salt and sugar.
Dude, this is not fun.
No. If you replaced all of the sugar with salt, then it would be salty like dinner. Like I said, woman.
I need the little one. This one's too big. I need the other little.
That.
The like 50,000 one or whatever it is.
Oh.
Okay. Yep, definitely visiting next Monday to finish it. It's possible. I may leave it all here. Jordan will rub his wiener on it. Dustin said, my bacon home dessert kit must have burned up in the UPS truck too. That's funny. My hands are so hot. Yeah, I can't find mine. It's randomly gone. Thank you.
That's much easier. Sorry, Dustin. This does look quite delicious.
Okay, slide all the way in and contacts the pivot ball before moving to step 3. It is contacting, so we are contacted. It says screw with minimal amount of remove. What?
Yep. It's good.
Minimal amount of removable thread lock. Do not tighten down yet. Okay, I won't tighten it down yet. Minimal amount. That may not be minimal, but it's minimal enough. All right.
So how does this work? Do I put this in the safe?
I don't know.
You leave it here?
I'm sure it takes through. Once brass set piece begins to add pressure to the pivot ball, slowly cycle pivot ball and continue tightening set screw until desired preload is achieved. Check set screws often as the brass set piece will seat and preload adjustments may be necessary. Okay,
That sounds terrible.
so this is what Matt's getting. I'm just done with that part.
Matt, you'll need to adjust your preload.
Yeah, you're gonna need to adjust the preload.
So then my next question is, does it come with those link or those rod ends for the whole truck?
God, I hope not, because I'm not putting these together.
It doesn't look like it.
Okay, good, because he's getting plastic rod ends if that's what happens. I'll spot him some, and he can put these aluminum ones together. These brass things are a very tight tolerance, and they do not want to go in there.
That's good.
Was that your pancake girl shimmy?
Yeah.
You know, I watched a few of my children's YouTube videos that they watched or whatever.
Yep.
She made it on like a lot of the top 10 cringiest food YouTube videos or whatever the hell they are.
I don't know what you're actually talking about.
The chick that's at the pancake place and she's all like doing this dumbass dance like a fucking retard.
No, I was just like, you know how when you get really good food, you just have a little happy dance?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
That's what it was.
It's not what I want.
I think I'm actually missing a screw.
Yeah. I think that this rod end does not want to go in where it's supposed to go. Or this, I don't see it there though. The last thing I want to do is break this bitch.
Better I put a wrong screw in before somewhere else.
That's also possible, isn't it? There we go.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. Yeah.
I mean, it's not a real VFD build if you don't have to take it back apart, right?
I know, right? That's the truth. Dude, this is. Ow. Ow, this is hurting me. Ow, 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 ow. Get in there.
Maybe this is why Matt didn't want to build it.
No joke. This part sucks.
He was like, I just want to enjoy it.
He's like, haha, I'm going to trick these stupid Americans into thinking that they get a treat for, like, you know, it's going to be fun. Haha, stupid Americans.
I didn't think anything about this was going to be fun.
Yeah, really tell you the truth. This sucks dick. I don't like this at all. There we go.
Have you tried using the hammer?
So if you're wondering and just watching, like figuring out what the hell I'm doing, this little brass piece has a flat on it, and it's supposed to obviously go to this set screw, and it just doesn't do it very well, honestly. Pulled Pork said those rod ends suck. They do. This is terrible. There we go. It's good enough for me. Good enough for who it's for, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. There we go. All right. stressful. All right, I'm gonna take a break for a second. Eat my delicious apple pie or whatever. Colorado Adventure Club. Hello, sir. We are pretend bowling.
Yeah. This is like us wearing like gold-plated chains.
For sure.
Chrysler 300 with a Bentley emblem. Type shit.
Yeah. A V6 Chrysler 300 with dual exhaust. And a Bentley emblem.
Yeah.
I do have to say, this is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you need to do a happy dance?
Thanks. There you go. And what's nice is we got nice big pieces of it. They're not trying to like wash out carb intake or anything, or sugar intakes or fitness or anything. Or they're not up there chowing all of it by themselves and they're like, oh, some of it.
Did you see the pan of it?
Oh, it's a big pan.
Super balling. All that OT over the summer paid off for Matt.
I haven't gotten overtime since March.
Different Matt.
Yeah, that's different, Matt, for sure. They cut me back and told me no. Which is fine because, like I said before, I spent the last 7 years in that place working 6-7 days a week, 9 hours at a minimum. And I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck.
I'm pretty sure this screw here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure.
It's still on the table.
No, it's. Well, yes, it's on the table. The 10 millimeter that I need later on is in there. I believe.
That's unfortunate. We're gonna need to screenshot this recipe here. Someone did this.
She actually printed it out, so you could probably just have that.
Oh,
printed
like
out.
an old map quest.
Yeah.
Nice. We were talking about MapQuest the other day at work.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because somebody was saying something about they got somewhere and they lost signal, didn't know where they were going, and of course all of us elder millennials were like, "Huh, we didn't have that problem. We used MapQuest printed out, had to go everywhere by, didn't have any kind of direction other than 1.4 miles somewhere up there's a road named this." Or before that, I remember when I was like 16, and a guy that I used to hang out with that basically taught me a lot about buying cars. We would just go out places, like whatever. You just get a call, and he's like, "Yeah, now you're gonna go down the road about 10 or 12 miles. There'll be a red barn on your right. And you hook a right at the barn. Then you're gonna go down till you see a big field of cows, and there's a green pole. You're gonna turn left there." Those days are long gone, and I'm so happy. Because I didn't realize
I'm doing it.
how many people don't know how to get their own damn house. That's for sure. RC Granny, hello.
Well, that's like. Who was I talking to about my parents' lake place? And I'm like, I couldn't tell you the address. I couldn't tell you how to get there.
Oh yeah, because it's all just.
But I can just close my eyes.
Yeah. RC Granny said the old mud map directions. Yep. Yeah, I remember we went and looked at it was a 73 Impala two-door. It was blue. And I had to talk to that guy, and it was right when MapQuest came out. And I was like, just give me your address. And he was like, all right, well, here's how you get here. And I was like, yeah, just give me the address. I'll look it up on the internet. And he's like, oh, you don't need to do that. Here's how you get here. And I was like, just give me the address, thanks. And we tried to compare the two, and he would have had us in Illinois or something. But it was a good time.
I will say I'm glad I didn't put grease in on these gears.
Yeah. Would have been a messy fix right there, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, they're taking it apart. What's going on over there?
Tuning in and out. This build might take another night.
Well, yeah, if I keep taking poor things
Yeah, I was
apart.
gonna say, we really only have shocks and links, and then to actually physically put it together. We could probably get it done if we really wanted to, but it's not that deep. We'll wait till next week, maybe. That's the only thing that I'm gonna say is a possibility. Is I've got school for the next 3 weeks. Not 100% sure Monday is gonna work for a while.
What? Oh no.
Yeah, I know you're heartbroken.
But tell guy, how are you not just like glued to your screen?
Yeah, who doesn't care? So
Yep.
I'm just coming in.
There it is. Wrong screw.
Jesus Louise.
See, if they were in standard, not these millimeters,
Mm-hmm.
I would have known.
Said he has faith.
Good, because I just took the transport to switch out screws.
I just took longer to put rod ends together than I did the whole damn front axle. I know that much.
I will say, at least I put in a too short of a screw at first,
Yeah.
instead of putting in too long of a screw and then being like, poke through the front of the case or something.
Yeah. Did you know that Too Short was so hard that he was pimping bitches on the boulevard? Too Short, baby. I'm so hard. Pimping these hoes on the boulevard. But I'm not here to tell you about me. I got a little story about Nasty Free. All right, work, real busy part of the construction season. Oh yeah, you're getting into the winter push, especially.
See, all that overtime.
Yeah, I don't know if he pays himself overtime, but
Something tells me he doesn't work hourly.
yeah, working right now. Dang. Is it a place where no one is? I was say if you're working on my stuff, I'd be like, all right, you gotta get out. I gotta go to bed.
No, this is all new stuff.
You don't do any remodels or anything? That one was a lot easier.
That's like for the pores.
Right? Who rebuilds a house instead of just selling it and building another one? Ugh. The audacity. Hey Matt, I'm gonna give you some advice. If you ever have to take these steering links back apart, don't. That would be my advice. Yeah. Oh shit. Hang on. There we go. So we might do that. We just might. Me and the mouse in my pocket, right, Gordon?
That's right.
Burn skipping.
A damn mouse gets us in a lot of trouble.
We. Jordan yelled at me earlier. It's not about it. He's never spoken to me that way.
This feels more like a regular VFD build.
Yeah. Oh, now.
Just running her down.
What about you, friend? Are you gonna fire up the old Tiggy Tag and get to work, or what are you doing? Hello? I was talking to you.
Oh, I thought you were talking to Cody.
No, I know Cody can run it.
Yeah, mine just sitting in the box.
Oh, yeah, the way it should be.
Realistically, the buying of the gas is
Someone was telling me that you can go to like Indian Oxygen
yeah.
and you can rent the tank instead of buying one. I think it was William was telling me that. You can rent it and it's a lot cheaper. Yeah, even 3x10. Interesting. 10? Yes. Okay. Cool. Don't you do it. I'm just letting you can do it now. There you go. Alright, so if I don't actually hit the truck, but if I hit my driver, it's not the same, right?
Excuse me.
I may need to use a hammer on something as well. So. It's definitely not cheaper. Really? He was telling me it was like $40 for a bottle. Because if that's not true, then yes, I am putting that off for a bit.
I think he's a liar.
Never would have called it that, but since you did. These are wild. Okay.
Good evening, Doug.
Douglas is here. Speaking of Mr. Race Car,
Doug, did you get to
wherever you were going,
the next checkpoint or however that works?
red looks killer. What color panels? They are dark gray.
I don't know that we said that, did we?
Nope, haven't gotten that far yet. There we go. I think it popped in place. Need a little persuasion. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ooh, look at that. Look out. Look out. Look out. Look out. Stick. All right, cool. Got that done. Now I need to. I gotta build shocks. I do this. I don't really want to. Tell you the truth. I don't really want to build shocks.
Cody said the price of gas is the price of gas. Right, but isn't part of the expense buying the bottle as well? It's like if it's just $40 to rent the bottle, and then you buy the gas.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What he said. Okay. Doug said, got through both checkpoints without an issue. Car's running great, getting 12.5 miles a gallon.
Can't beat that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, LS swapped it. Couldn't resist, Doug. Sorry.
But Doug's car's there.
I was waiting for it. You can't beat my mileage though. I haven't filled it up once. Well, since I swapped it.
Doug, how many miles was today's trip?
I don't know where these mushrooms go, so
But I think his dad is with him, right?
I don't know.
I thought.
I don't think Pete is, right?
Well, that's what I was kind of asking earlier.
Who's with you, Doug? We'll just ask. Dear Doug Knox.
234 miles.
Bye. I'd like to do.
So it's just him and his dad.
Oh, okay, nice. I'd like to do drag week or power tour or something like that when my car's done. But taking a week off of work would be,
Yeah.
I mean, I can always do it. It's just. There we go. Now we're done. I had to put the little hold down doodads on there. Okay. Axles are done. Is the Viffid done?
Yep.
Cool. There's that. I know you're going to cry if I don't do the shocks. So. There's that. Here's the run-in tool. Or do you have one?
Yeah, somewhere.
Let's say Drag week in California is very different. I bet. Colorblind guy is back. Hello. Hello, sweetheart. Let's see here. Oh, dang. Look at that. Got them red shot cap boys. That's pretty cool. Ooh, we got the red retainers. Sick. I'll make sure not to ask Matt what his wagon is getting for mileage right now. Like I said, it's getting killer mileage right now. I do know this should be, even on E85, it should be in the high teens. I'm pretty sure. I know what Robert was getting in his 6-liter short bed, 2-wheel drive, that was in A. That's my favorite part of the build, the kit build, axles and wheels and tires, because I'm an axle and wheel nut, I love them both. Yeah, the shocks were influence and color combo. Hey, do you have any chocolate?
Well, you may ask him about that.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I just won't do that. Oh no. Man, if these were deluxes, all these E-clips would already be on and everything. I wish I knew a guy that could have gotten you some deluxe shocks before I built this all together and shit. I won't mention any names. Sounds a lot like yours, though.
What was in the D bag?
Glenn.
Take that, Glenn.
Take that, Glenn. Oh, God. Where'd it go? Ugh. This. Yep. There. My hands aren't small enough for this, and this is why I don't build 24 scale things. I'm going to send these E-clips sworn across the room. Doug, are you posting any socials? Would love to check it out and live vicariously for a few days. I know it was, he posted the live. I guess Hot Rod's doing a live every day.
Well, Motor Trend was live with it.
Whatever, same thing. Should we lower this, even though we didn't ask him? Should we put the lowering things on? Right.
I don't know.
I don't even have an option. You have to use the lowering ones. Okay.
Raffle.
Raffle. Not Wreck-It Raffle? Who the hell is this? God.
Put my glove back on to grab the chassis.
Touch it? Yeah, I don't believe it. We're posting on my homepage. I just hadn't yet this weekend or this evening. Nice. Oh, sorry. Almost made you drop it, didn't I?
No, I would have cried.
Would that have been your fault or mine?
I think Teleguided would have just agreed that it was our fault.
I bet he would have just bought another one and be like, I guess that's my runner. Will be borrowed.
Is that a 4-wheel steer capper you guys are building? It's new Traxxas kit.
Yeah. New Traxxas kit. I mentioned Traxxas in the video that I made today. Or yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. In a non-derogatory way, actually.
What?
Yep.
No way.
Trying to apparently reclaim my image of being
Be inclusive.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but well, that one's gone. We're only building 3 shocks today. The E-Club was so small, I have no idea where it is. Well. Stupid ass Vanquish shocks. Stupid fucking thing. Okay, let's try again. I guess I could always eat one more because now we're at an odd number, right?
Sure.
I wonder if they give you an extra in the spare parts magnets somewhere. That might be a good avenue to check, you know what I mean?
Also, I just realized, how does one hold on to these links to go? "Wee"?
I was thinking that earlier when I offered to make them. I was like, yeah, I'll let Jordan figure that out. Let's see. Where did
I'm gonna hold the other rod in.
where did other spare? Where the spare parts drive thing go?
Everything about this thing is stupid.
I agree. Do you see? There was like a little bag. Maybe I put it in this box. Gloves here.
Well, yep, that's as far as it goes on. Stretch the wheelbase.
I wonder if that's having second thoughts now. It's like, good God, these guys. I know I had it. Little spare parts bag.
I don't know.
There it is. Found it. I wonder if they included a little E-clip in here. I hope I don't see one. Nope, don't see one at all. Yes, that's true. Nope. Well, we're down a shock. This is what it is, I guess. So, how are we going to do this?
Right, you hold the rod or the link with the shock pliers, but then if you don't have enough pressure on them, then it scratches it because it spins.
Yeah.
Ryan, he went with dark gray
Body
panels.
panels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to grab the hood?
Let me get the shock. So, put a couple of drops of oral in there that way. You getting them?
What do you need?
Oh, body panels or whatever.
Glove, please.
Oh, sorry. Very important. That's okay.
Why was
I can't touch it. I don't have a glove.
something like that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, these fingers.
Yep.
Yup.
That is, I think, the coolest part is the aluminum body panels.
Yeah, those are thin.
Yeah.
I understand why they
Yeah. I tell you, can't see it from your house, is what Colorblind said. I'm not sure exactly.
Oh, if I scratch the links.
Oh. Brian said, very nice, very, very nice. Very nice.
Cool.
Let's see here. Got that. You don't have any incision shocks just float around, do you? Like
What for?
just steal the shaft out of for any? I know I have a set at home or 5. If not, that's fine. Obviously.
Like already built ones that you can steal a shaft out of, or like
It doesn't matter. I just need that E-clip. That's all I really need.
oh
Oh, golly. Heavens to Betsy. I hate it like this. Good luck. There you go. Yeah, I don't even know where this is going to be, to tell you the truth. I don't know what Matt's plan is. So he may just take it back to the Airbnb and then leave it there. I'm not sure. That's what I would do.
Are you sure the spare parts bag doesn't have one?
Yeah, I looked. Should it have?
The spare parts bag in my Phoenix has one.
No, that's stupid.
Superior product.
No joke. You got a couple of them too. That's some bullshit. Red Raft said, can't wait for you guys to leave the tent at Rocktober and try to buy this off Puppable.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'm gonna say my dad probably doesn't want to pay for it either, so But I mean, for the right money, I bet Matt would let it leave. Anything cool come off the 3D printer lately? Not really, right?
Well, we did the boats.
We did both.
Started doing the trailers.
Oh, I forgot about the trailers. I didn't even ask you about that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Let's see. That's about it. So I guess not really.
Mitch. Yeah. There you go. Now the replacement for this clip is somewhere on your floor. So I'll find it when I find it, I guess. There we go. Cool. Cool. Now I got all 4 of them. Thanks, Jordan. You're the best.
You're welcome.
I don't know what to do with that now, but
We'll just
throw it over there.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. My hands are hot.
Knees weak.
Arms are heavy.
I liked your little. So it's official. Building the links is worse than building the VMD.
Yeah.
But I guess at least I didn't yeet the one of the ball ends across the room.
That's true. That's true. Oh, this is a lot. Shit. I forgot to put this on. Oh no. That is a good point. What you got?
All right, so these get the little offset guys. Okay.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Well, we're down to 20.
I mean, realistically, this is probably pretty boring
I'm sure.
because we're not really talking a whole lot.
Yeah. But it's kind of one of those things where it's like,
Do this.
yeah, I really hate that you haven't set up like a view, by the way.
Well, I hate that you don't use it that way. Oh god. Doesn't help you're using literally the world's worst
These
shock pliers.
These are terrible.
There we go.
Just enough pressure to keep it still. Yeah, I really doubt this is really all that entertaining, but I'm glad for the people that are hanging out and just talking to us and watching us.
Sit here and stress.
Yeah. I'll say I feel like I need more blood pressure medicine and you down. Oops, no, that was not down. Red Raft, do J Concepts tires do well out there? For you guys, just picked up some megalithic. Yes.
Yes.
J Concepts does really well. To the point where if they would come out with a licensed tire that was worth a shit, and 4.75 or taller, that would be going on my wee rock truck for sure.
Yeah. All of my class
All of my
0,
comp-
1, and 2 comp trucks were on J Concepts.
Yeah.
They're on Tusks, but
Yeah. Yep, all 3 of my comp trucks were on Tusks as well. Oops, sorry. The green compound works really well out here. Ryan said, this might be a good convo starter. What do you guys think of the Northwest Scale Designs body that are used on the flat rail chassis, the CJ5 body? I don't know if I want to get into that. You want me to? I have my opinions on the Northwest Scale Design stuff, mostly because they're not the smoothest prints, and he doesn't do any body work before he sends them out. So to me, I think they could use more work, and I would rather get one that wasn't finished so that I could body work it so then I could finish it. But I also see why he does it the way he does, because then they're done. He probably makes more money by doing that, and some people don't want to do it, and some people are okay with it. So I kind of answer your question, I guess. I mean, does that make sense? I hope. Why not? I think we've discussed it before, and Jordan and I have kind of agreed. I don't like to pretend. I don't like to pretend that brown paint is rust, because to me it looks like brown paint. So I think that's where I have a problem with it. Is that the best way to probably put that?
I just don't like that the printer technology, like if he was still using an Ender 3 and that's the way the bodies came out, like so be it.
Yeah,
But
they can be nicer.
the fact that the guys making the Project IJ bodies are able to, for the most part, pass off, print, and set on the body and go,
Yeah,
and look good enough,
yeah,
could still use some work, but look good enough to run.
yeah.
And then he's out there.
I think part of the problem is that when he paints them and then patinas them, they don't look like the patina sanding high marks aren't where it would rust, it's the body lines. So I think that just, to me, just does not look good. But once again, I wonder if that's just I can personally make it look better. So, so do I have a problem with it because of that, or do I have a problem with it because it's just, I mean, maybe both. I don't know. I've never said that I wasn't an unopinionated person, so maybe that's just me. Ryan says he understands what I'm saying, so that's always a good option. Should I get a VS410 straight or portal for the IJ model? I mean, you're always going to have better clearance with a portal truck, but I think the straight axles look better, and you can keep them lower, and technically they should be better, I guess. Is that how you kind of...
I mean, it's a Jeep, so I would go straight axles.
Yeah.
Take it easy, John.
Hi, John. I saw that he is making it for the TRX4 crowd.
Yep.
So that'll be fun for him.
And the 10.2s.
Yeah, I did see that. That's a pretty obvious choice.
Yeah. Do you see how much you have to cut off the TRX4 to?
Probably a lot.
Yeah, yeah. It was like 3 inches off the ass end of it.
Jeez. I mean, it's good for him because I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm excited, but it's definitely interesting to see new people getting into things like that and see what's going to come of it.
Yeah.
I think that's a neat part for sure.
Well, I also saw today that testing for 1/18 scale version is in the works.
When I said getting new people into it, that's not what I meant. I mean, I've been accused of being a asshole that is non-inclusive or whatever, but I don't really care. There's just a certain kind of person that comes with small scale stuff, and I'm not saying that they're all like that, but it is usually a lot of that, and that sucks. But whatever. The LJ guy is from Korea. Correct. Get good at marketing, and you can sell anything. I would agree with that. For sure.
It's my favorite thing to do.
Get good at marketing?
No, push the ball in all the way through.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that too.
Ta-da! That's not how they go in. They go on the skid.
Hop to it.
Get this fancy thing away from me.
Oh God.
I forgot to put a glove on. Is that a scratch?
Better not be. I do small scale. I know you do. I'll see you guys later. Today's 6 hours driving through Washington traffic sucked and wore me out. Early bed, 6:30 rides. Okay. I'll already be. So, we haven't touched on that.
Bye, Doug.
Bye, Doug. I am nervous as shit to go back to school tomorrow.
So you start school tomorrow.
Yeah. The guys that have been through it basically said he is blasting through everything and it's crazy. So that doesn't make me feel much better. What did he say? Every 3 weeks we go through, it's like a semester or something. It was something crazy as far as what we cover. So basically, I start off with basic electricity tomorrow, do more electrical things, et cetera, et cetera. There's an exam about it next Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah, so fucking scary. Especially because I am electrically stupid. Which is why I'm not an electrician, but apparently I have to have some sort of electrical knowledge to just really exist. Thanks. So, cool. Cool. Colorblind guy. I do small scale. Yes, I understand. Like I said, it's not everybody, but it's a lot of people. Pulled pork. What electronics are going into this build? I have no idea. That is something we discussed, and Matt said he'll put them in. Don't worry about it right now. So we're just kind of putting together a roll. So Dustin said our shop foreman is off for the next 2 weeks. He had back surgery last Friday. I'm in charge for now till he comes back. Oh boy, that sounds terrible.
Did he leave you the company card? And
Yeah, pretty cool. I like that part. All right, so we got extra
lunch is on me, boys.
wheel nuts. Let's see, what else do we have? We got a bunch of chassis parts. We got a bunch of crap we're not going to use. Not that much. I see the roof and cross members and things. This is kind of what I was saying. Like, we're not really that far off from being done. I guess I'll put the other two wheels together. I can do that. Collect all the spare parts here. What you got?
Nothing. The lowers are all the same.
No card, but a phone. Look out, Mr. Fancy Pants over here. Hold on. Hold your breath. God damn it, those things stink. But I still had to smell it. You notice that?
Yeah.
Not really sure why. It's like you gotta make sure they still stink. Like, did Proline do something different and make their tires not smell like a dead lake with 1,000 floating fish in it? Nope, sure didn't. Still the same.
Go back to your home on Whore Island.
Balls. You ever hole punch? Grab mine.
Yeah, but it's a different size. Oh, I do have a leather punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm tired of going back to
Colorblind guys, what's the phone number? You know, just in case. I'm tired of going back to it.
Yeah.
God. Oh, so difficult. Jesus. All right, entertain the people.
Hi, people. I'm Nautical Jordan.
What'd you say?
I'm Nautical Jordan.
Nutty Bear? Nutty Bar?
Oh yeah, nutty bar according to some people.
Where's your leather punch?
That's a good question.
Oh.
Should be to the left or to the right of my seat. Go in your hole. What are you doing? There we go. Watch my punch be out here or something.
I don't see it. But I'll just put the wheels together. We've only got about another half hour.
Okay.
I'll just put the wheels together and then we'll mount them next week. Oh, God. All right. So, got some traps. That's a good time. Get that in. Put that on there. There's that. This. Hubs is this.
So I don't think I would have picked a red cage as my color.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Basic.
very basic. But I do like that, especially with the gray.
Yeah, I think the whole combo looks good.
Yeah.
I probably would have went with blue, and it would not have looked as nice.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would have went with gold or gray body panels either, though. My axles would have been black. I probably, I don't know. I could see blue cage, black panels, black axles. Let's get that out of here. What?
Can I have the front axle, please?
Hang on. Sorry about that.
And then next week when we get this done, and I start, well, I'll probably put mine together before then.
What?
Because I'm running out of time for my shit. But I was freaking out over building this, but I'll grab that, toss it around on the workbench like it's no big deal.
Yeah, I do. I know exactly what you're talking about right now. Let's see. So that box is not trash. It's just full of hot trash. Just an FYI.
Okay.
This is one thing that I don't like about these wheels. I'm not sure if the one-to-one is the same. I don't like the fact that the backs are shiny and the faces are matte. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
0 out of 10, not a fan.
It's understandable.
I'm sure there's a reason or whatever the hell. I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like this either.
You don't like what? Building that part?
Yeah.
Gosh. You just don't like me.
I really don't.
Are you scared?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. That doesn't scare me as much as the chassis. The chassis and the body panels, like, you scratch the bottom of the axle or something or whatever, like, it's really not going to be shown. I don't want to do it, but it doesn't seem like that big of a deal. But make sure these are on correctly. What did you think about his ring placement choice?
I don't remember which one you picked.
He picked over the spoke.
Interesting.
Yeah. I would have gone the other way.
Same.
Assuming that the stem would have been in between one of the spokes, but not my origin, not my money, not my wheels. So, so anything that you saw over the week that did you see last week? Any of the new products or anything on the old news update? Anything crazy?
Like skill news update?
Yeah.
I don't watch that.
No. I watch it just so I know what the hell everybody's talking about in general. I saw where Associated released that 120 scale or whatever F1 car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then there was something else. Something else was released or going to be released in the next couple weeks. Can't remember what it was. Oh, Spectrum apparently dropped a 8-channel receiver, I think. And then they teased a new radio, clearly, because so
As
that
one would do with.
the new receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw that. That should be cool. Now that I have my Fly Sky, and I like it a lot, I wonder what the new Spectrum would look like. I think, well, maybe. I don't know if they. I don't know. I don't know if it would compete with a Fly Sky, but if Fly Sky or Spectrum had more of a rugged style radio, like literally like the Spectrum rugged,
Yeah.
and was more like built with the intention of taking it out and getting it rained on and things like that, I think that it would do really well. That's the one thing about the Fly Skies. It doesn't feel fragile, but I'm definitely afraid to drop it.
I can see that.
Whereas, I mean, I've damn near thrown my rugged, when I fell on Squish Top, RIP. Pour one out for a homie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So speaking of that, I have a Portal Phoenix coming.
I forgot about that. Did that go okay? Seemingly.
Yeah, actually, it went really well.
Really?
Well, assuming it actually delivers tomorrow.
You guys struck up guitar hard.
Yeah. I was just trying to make sure I'm doing this right. No, but I thought about like reviving Squish Top.
Really?
Just
a stock Phoenix?
yeah.
Just to go run for the hell of it kind of thing?
I mean, hell, probably just sit on the shelf.
Oh.
All right, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but this does not fit in there.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but the skill bolt is starting to not thread into the hole. I'm not going to force it, so I will take some of these out a little more. Put that on the side.
Is it because these have the little nubs on them?
Maybe.
Let me have your. I'm gonna actually go grab my knife,
Okay.
so I think it's a little bit sharper.
What? Slam it. Let's see.
JK.
What? Okay. Pull Pork said, you have a hard time with those small scale tools rounding out the heads. I use 2 to mount a set of rings, but an MIP 2.0 and haven't had an issue in probably 4 sets of wheels with scare hardware. The VP driver, this little guy, does not fit in these holes very well, and I've noticed it's only on this set of wheels. So that's kind of odd. I don't know if that's a dimensional defect in the ring or maybe a bad cutter that didn't cut the holes big enough. But I do know when you drive this down and the wheel gets, or the hardware gets semi-tight, I have to pull it out. So that's kind of a problem. Red Ref said, did you guys see the AE Horizon drama? Yes. Yeah. Personally, I'm on Associated side. With some of the things that I sell, even as that some people have said, hey, the advertised price is this. If you want to continue doing things with us, then that's what all the posts need to be. So, that would, I definitely see that, because if me and you had our own hobby shop, Horizon could order 1,000 of them and get them at such a steep discount that they can damn near make, they make $100 on each one. So they're making 10 grand or whatever. But then you and I are only making $40 on them. Like, you can't cut it. Like, that's just how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, but isn't that on Associated for giving them such a discount on?
No, because that's what the advertised price is supposed to be. You're not supposed to be able to go somewhere and have the actual advertised price be different than everywhere else. Like you can have like a 40% off sale for the weekend kind of thing, and then not specifically say, hey, our associated trucks are X amount of dollars off. But you can't just do whatever the hell you want to. Red Raf said Spectrum transmitter is now dual band, old protocol and new protocol. Well, that's stupid. I mean, it's not stupid as far as, but
So
I thought it was going to be something a little different. First of all, it's loose.
these rod ends don't fit in here, so they go in, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they only go down so far.
Have you tried a hammer?
Nope.
Okay. Try that and get back with me.
Tell the guy, did you need a hammer? Also, I printed the side armor for my Jeep.
Yeah.
And I switched to the smooth plate.
Feel that. Oh, wow, that feels like metal.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Radraff, the Spectrum receiver or Spectrum transmitter now being dual protocol is kind of cool, but that's like, I feel like that's 4 years too late. Like the Rugged doesn't do the old.
Yeah, they do.
Oh. My Rugged had receivers that it would not bind to because it was the old style, like the SR210 or whatever.
Yeah, you have to do it differently.
Yeah.
Because that's why I had my DX3 for so. Well, I've had it for so long because of that. But then there's a way you can do the newer ones.
I don't know. It feels like, I don't know, it feels like Spectrum is behind. Like they're doing, I don't know. That seems like something that should have been done a long time ago, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best way to put it. As long as I'm understanding correctly. But I think the problem with them is you're looking at, let's see, what would be a comparable to they're living off of, we're Spectrum, we make nice things, whatever, and people have come along like Fly Sky. I love my Note. Like, I love that thing. Yeah, there's that too. The high receiver prices are crazy. What is it? Izzy said, I'm back, and the biggest change I see is an empty plate as I sit down to eat dinner and watch. Too funny. We've got things. We've got almost a whole drivetrain over here. Um, I'm building the wheels. I forgot my leather punch. I can't find Jordan's supposed leather punch back there, wherever the hell it's at. So that'll probably wait until next week. I mean, we've got 20 minutes if we were going to stay. And in all honesty, I mean, we'd be damn close. This is the part where everything kind of comes together and starts looking like a truck. If the shocks would go on. I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah, me either. Because I am not forcing them on.
Colorado Adventure Club said, I like my $130 radio disaster. I did not like that at all. I prefer my Fly Sky by far. I wish I wouldn't have gotten the Pro because there was really no point in it. But at the time, I had the money and I couldn't find a regular or the Plus, whatever the hell, Pro, right? I don't know. Anyway, I couldn't find the regular version anywhere in stock, and I went ahead and bought the Nova Pro Plus or Nova Plus Pro, whatever the fuck. Nova Pro, yeah, Nova, yeah. Doesn't matter. I wish I wouldn't have bought the Cool Crazy. Heyo! AZ Rider, AZ Des Rider 1, welcome to the Cool Kids Club. Very nice. Now you get to see all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, the rears went in just fine.
Well, that's stupid. Wonder why the fronts are loose. You said the front. I wonder if these washers go under them or something.
No, see how the,
No, the knuckle. You said the knuckle was loose?
oh no, this was just loose. I
Okay.
tightened it.
Okay.
But do you see how this kicks down, like kicks this piece
Oh, yeah, like it's.
kicks in, and it's like it's machined too high, or not low enough, I guess. Or however that works.
Not sure. Yeah, Cody, I really wish I would have liked the Radio Master a little better, but it was way too much like it was way too much programming for me. Like, I don't want to have to tell you how things should work, and like, I don't need a spectrum lockdown where this button goes back and forth, take it or leave it kind of thing. Like, I don't need that. Um, but I think the way FlySky has done it is just killer. Like, you pick a button, you pick what it's going to do, how many, if it's a certain percentage or certain number toggle, or if it's like a back and forth or intermittent and all that stuff, and then like you can kind of program what it does, and then it works. Like, there is no. And one of the problems with that Radio Master is it doesn't have like a travel or whatever. And nothing's named like anything. It's your RTS 7 percentage. And you're like, oh, 9? And it's just like, no, I don't want to do that. Like, it just does dumb shit. I don't like it. Figured if I tease, I should also appease. I like the logic behind that. Thank you, sir.
Ryan said, question, what is the name of the Facebook page? What is the Facebook page name that builds his crawler bodies out of metal? I need to ask him a question about his link mounts. I need to go to his page. Thanks.
Metal Master.
So I assume you're talking about Metal Masher, but then he mentioned he just built an RV
4-door Toyota.
4-door Toyota, which I saw yellow. So Twisted Fab is also getting into some of the metal body work.
Yeah.
I
saw somebody doing metal body work as well that had kind of figured it out. They were doing small scale, I think. I mean, I know what he's doing. Wish the Radio Master had an app that would make it easier. I would agree with that for sure. For sure. I wish the Radio Master was just easier to use. That's what I wish. Is it waffles you're looking for? I do love a good waffle. You like waffles or pancakes? You a waffle guy? Pancake guy.
They're the same to me.
What? What about you guys? Waffles or pancakes? Those are only two options. Don't say biscuits and gravy, because biscuits and gravy are also obviously better than waffles. But waffles or pancakes? One or the other. Ryan said, yes, I am. He's building a mid-60s Bronco tube chassis.
Oh, that's Metal Masher.
Yeah. Dustin said 110% waffles. Exactly. Got that little crispy crisp on the waffles and stuff. At Waffles RC. Exactly. PB4NT. It's always waffles. Your Kia said Edge TX companion is out for the MP12. Well, now they're talking about radio stuff. I don't understand. Not smart enough for the conversation that's going on right now.
Same.
Been there, right?
So 65. Okay, so these are the same.
Yeah, they should be the same, right?
The shorter of the
Front.
two is the rear,
Is the rear?
right? 87 versus 75. So 87 is the front.
Okay. I was wrong. My bad. Sorry.
Can I have your knife?
We've been beating him into having to do a 24 scale build. His chat is not giving him much choice in the matter. I'll tell you what, they don't have chicken and pancakes. Damn right. That's a good point. Chicken and waffles.
I don't think I've ever had chicken and waffles like that.
It's okay. It's not the best thing I've ever had, but like I get why it's a thing. It's just I don't know. It's not as the hype, I guess. It isn't what I expected. I had mine with strawberry butter and I think powdered sugar and honey or something like that. It was whoa. DR said that's his favorite is chicken and waffles or chicken and pancakes.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Geezy said chicken and waffles all day. I think you have been outvoted for sure.
I mean, that's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're alright with it?
Yeah.
I don't give a shit what these people on the internet think.
Oh, no!
Alright. Wheels are basically done. There's the hardware for that. Where you going?
We're going, Tuna.
Hey, Tuda. We're going to see those guys in a little bit.
I can't wait to be like, I got a rabbit named Tuna.
Glenn said, dang, didn't think y'all would still be on. We usually go until about 10. Some nights. Dustin said, nah, damn it, now I want chicken and a red velvet waffle from this place. From his place eatery? Never heard of it.
Ooh. His place is good.
Yeah?
Oh,
Never heard of it. Jiggy said, for me it's special because it's not a big thing here on the West Coast. I have to go to your neck of the woods. Really? I didn't know that. I didn't know that we just didn't do chicken and waffles. That's very good.
Now, Dustin, my question is, do you have his place close to you, or because I only know the one on the east side of Indy.
It's yours.
We may be talking about different places.
Go ahead. Start there.
My bad.
I'll put my nicest tools up so that way you don't hurt them. Those are yours. This is mine. That piece right there. Oh, yeah. All right, got
So I don't know what you're doing with this. These are the shims for the drive shafts.
That's here,
Okay.
right there. I'm gonna leave everything here. I've got his extra parts and all the boxes and everything over here, so
Yeah, we'll have to.
just not touch anything.
Well, we'll have to pick it up.
What? Pick it up.
Put it in one of the boxes.
Oh my god! Why?
Because I have a gremlin that lives down here, and I don't want him touching it. I can't afford to replace it. And he's a poor.
Beat him. He'll stop. I think maybe Ellie may like it. I'm not sure.
Probably likes it.
Are we really picking all this stuff up?
Can you not throw it in one of the?
I'm not throwing anything.
Okay, well this needs to go back in the box.
Why?
Motherfucker!
Because I don't want a red cage Origin. Tell your gremlin to be careful with the box too. This is still worth a bazillion $1 million by itself. Alright, take the hood off, I guess. I can see it. Not the hood, I mean the chassis with the plastic front bumper. Yeah.
Leave the live stream up, we'll catch him. Yeah, Dustin, we used to, my old job was like right next door to that, so we would go there for lunch quite a bit. It was really good.
Alright, you ready to wrap this bee up? And then actually you wrap all this bee up and go home? Or well, I'm gonna go home.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Well, good night, boys. Time for some football and beer. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go have water and sleep.
I'm just going to bed.
Okay. You need to hydrate yourself. Drink some of that salt water.
I don't need any extra salt.
Just need more water. So anyway, alright, we're getting out of here. And thanks for hanging out with us for sure.
Until next time.
Night, bitches. Colorblind guy, good night. Tell your girlfriend we said hi. AZ, a valiant effort, boys. We definitely tried. Alan? I mean, buddies, damn autocorrect, right? Alright, we'll see you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Okay, bye.